So today I plan to swap out the exhaust on my Suzuki 2007 sv650. What I got here is a stock exhaust. It's very quiet. I want a little bit more grunt. So I was able to pick up a Delkevic shorty exhaust, and fortunate enough to get some stock headers with it, because normally you have to cut this piece here on your factory to put on the slip-on. So at least I'll be able to just take off my present exhaust, bolt up this one, and it would be a lot easier. Then I'll just probably try and sell my old exhaust. The process should be very easy. I'm gonna have to pull this bolt right here, and there's another one inside here. This one you actually have to use the Allen key socket to pull that one. That's what bolts the exhaust, the existing tubes coming off of the engine. And then you have mounting bolt here, here. So let's get started by unbolting this one here and that one there, then just removing those and take this one off. To get some additional clearance, I'm gonna take off the seat to get to that bolt right there. To do that, it's pretty simple. Pull this Allen key here. Let's just get it off real quick. And once you pull this off, it has some clips. Be careful not to break these clips. And then the seat bolt is here, so you have to do this on both sides, and then the seat will just come right off. Once both are off, the seat just pops up, comes right off. Give me a little bit more clearance to get in there to loosen that bolt. So with the seat off, I was able to get some more clearance and crack that bolt. So that one is out of the way. Now onto this mounting bolt here. That's actually 12. The Allen wrench that I used was a 6mm. So I'm gonna loosen this one now with my number 12. Now that one is loose. This mounting one here, this mounting bracket, it's also number 12, so I'll loosen that one. And then I'll try and get the last one there, which is another 12, and then try and pull off the exhaust. So with all of the bolts that I said I needed to pull, this thing isn't going anywhere. So I realized that I'll have to pull off the two that's coming off of the engine right there, and that will give me some leeway. Pull that off, and then the back piece should come right down. So after loosening those, that bracket came down, and a bit of tug of war, this came right out. So I was wondering why I'm tugging, it's not going anywhere. There's another bolt that needs to be loosened on this side. So I guess that explains why it wasn't going anywhere. So let me get this one done, and then the back should come off. Getting this all the way out. So it should come down with no problems now. And just like magic, once I loosened that bolt, it came right down. So I'm gonna start putting up my other pipe that I have over here, and then get on my new exhaust. Now comes the tricky part. I know that section up there is gonna be hard to catch, but guess what? I've reached this far, there's no turning back. So it wasn't so bad. I got it pushed up there. Because there's no can on it, it's a lot lighter to work with. So since I got it up there, I'm just gonna the one that I forgot about, I'm gonna make sure I get it in first, which will just set it in place, and then I can tighten up there. So I tightened up the back I was able to slide this back in, get that up there. Now I'll put up the bracket, tighten that one there, and we're going good so far, surprisingly. Let's tighten down real good. Next step is the top bracket here. I have to just get this, bolt this up here on both sides. So I got this up here, just finger tightening both sides. Get this bracket up, tighten that up. Got those tightened up real good. You don't want to over tighten these because you run the risk of snapping those bolts. So try not to over tighten that. Next up is this bracket right here. Tighten that one up. So sliding this on now, getting the proper angle, mount up the bracket here, tighten up there. I must tell you, just the weight savings alone, yeah, it's worth it. So I tightened that and tightened that, and I must say this looks pretty good. So let's start her up for the first time. Difference immediately. I didn't give you a sound clip on it before, but yeah, a lot of people have done it on YouTube. You can hear the before, the after, and this sounds pretty good. Well, thanks for watching. I'd suggest anyone got some tools together, you know, they can do this upgrade themselves. It was quite easier than I imagined. It's one of the easiest things I've ever done on this bike. Thanks for watching.